Welcome back to Sonic the Hedgehog 1. We are in Marble Zone Act 2, I believe. I had to go do things in between recordings. Yeah, that's why you don't want to hit those fireballs. I aim to get that third emerald here. That way we don't have to worry about it in stages like Starlight Zone and Labyrinth Zone where we'll be getting hit a lot. Okay, slide those blocks, push them into the lava. They're like just platforms. Did not point out, there's a glitch where if you duck while the block is sliding under those other floating platforms, you will go through the platform. It only works in Act 1, to my knowledge. Okay, and we push this in, and meet the slowest lava you will ever see. It's like, oh no, it's slowly gaining on us. Oh no, I hope I don't get hit. Oh. Yeah, it's not that big a threat, but hey, this was the early days of Genesis. You'll find that in the earlier days of a console, that games aren't as amazing, but as they go on, they get better at making them look great. Like, compare Star Fox 64 to games like Majora's Mask that came out later in the N64's lifespan. Compare Mario Galaxy to Donkey Kong Country Returns or Sonic Colors. I know I shouldn't compare Mario to Sonic. Yeah, when sliding under things like that. And this platform's kind of slow, but at least you get to relax while it's going. Okay, now if you jump through here, we get 2 more ring containers and an extra life. We now have 7 lives. 56 rings and 7 lives. I know it wasn't that funny. Shut up. And there we got hit. That was kind of weird. Now we have to go through this all over again. Hey, does it work here? Oh, it does. Hey, I'll get to show you anyway. You'd think being that close to the lava he'd catch on fire. And it also works here. What was I talking about? Only working in Act 2. Or 1. Ugh, my words. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I had to scratch the back of my head. Hear that, Naisa? Marco? Scratch the back of my head. That's an inside joke. You don't have to... If your names aren't Marco and Naisa and you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're fine. Trivia. I don't know much about this zone. That's about it. Okay, we're not missing it that time. The rings. Ah, there it is. Okay, look closely at that layer of kind of greenish rock formation. Statue, pillars. If you look closely, it kind of looks like the face of Mario. I'm sure it's unintentional. It could be a number of things, but like it kind of looks like the nose and the mustache and the 2 beady little eyes and a bit of hair coming down from under his hat. Kind of cool. It probably isn't him though, but still, it's nice to imagine. Here we have a checkpoint. Some rings. 69 rings! If you're not a pervert, just ignore that. Try not to be a pervert around people who aren't perverts. If you're around other perverts, yeah, go crazy. But don't overdo it. Some people don't appreciate it. I've got this one friend who's 19, doesn't know a single perverted thing about anything. I don't know how that's possible. I was exposed to it at a young age. My dad showed me Borat before I was even 10. Sounds about right. Well, doesn't sound right, but that's how it happened, if I'm remembering correctly. Goodbye, little flickies, as you jump off into the lava and are never seen again. They're called flickies, the little animals you free from their containers, the badniks. They reappear in Sonic Lost World after being gone since Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Which... a lot has been shown at this point in time. We've seen cutscenes, we've seen gameplay, but not a single time has anyone called them flickies. They call them critters, or animals, or woodland creatures. Alright, we're on Mech 3. At this rate, I imagine we're going to be getting one Chaos Emerald for a zone. The special stages are a lot easier in this game than they are in Sonic 2. Maybe it's just because I practiced. I don't mean to brag, but I have practiced a bit. Collapsing platforms, saw that coming. Rising and falling platforms. Don't be in front of those, they shoot fire. If you can chain this together, you can get a lot of points. I thought there would be something there. Roll through there. "23 rings. For those who don't know, 23 is a number that's popped up in my life, like, everywhere. If you're a fan of PewDiePie, it's comparable to his hatred for barrels. So whenever I see 23, I'm like, 23, and my family gives me a hard time about it, too. But it's really not all that bad. It's really just an inside joke kind of thing, like, 23. My mom says that she finds 618, as in a time, to show up a lot for her, and that it's her 23. 618 is the date of my birth, June 18th. And that's why it's a big thing for her. I wonder if she looks at 110 and thinks of my sister's birthday, January 10th. This part is very easy to get hit. Like I said, with practice, it's a cakewalk! Darn. I hate getting set back like that. I've got a 10-minute cap on these videos, and I don't like to stop in the middle of a zone. Hopefully we're almost there. I'm about 8 minutes into recording. Why am I telling you that? You're going to see this, and you have a timer telling you when the video ends. That should have hit him. Well, I died. I don't think I've died in recording yet. Other than the Death Egg Zone. And we're all the way to the back, really? I'm going to stop it here. In the next part, we will finish Marble Zone and head on into Spring Yard Zone. And hopefully get some Chaos Emeralds. See ya.